Hi, I'm Bill Self, head coach of the 2008 national champion Kansas Jayhawks, and I'm here to tell you how to set the tempo in NCAA Basketball 09. There are 3 distinct styles of play, and they are all in NCAA Basketball 09. The user will be able to track the tempo of the game with a game tempo meter, which appears throughout the game. The meter shows who is controlling the tempo. This meter shows how fast or slow the game is being played. If you are able to set the tempo to match your ideal tempo, your team will be rewarded with higher percentage shot success. If your opponent is able to set the tempo or change the tempo towards their ideal speed, you'll see the impact it has on your team's performance, resulting in things like players missing shots and turning the ball over more often. The key to countering this is to play within the tempo your team is best suited for to ensure you get the baskets you need. By switching up defenses, being aggressive, pressing in the full court, you can control the tempo on defense. You are not alone out there figuring out what to do or how to make adjustments, as a coach feedback overlay will appear at certain times during the game and give you feedback and instructions depending on your team's performance. There's another way you can counter swings and adjustments by your opponent. You can change your tempo. Guys, you are prepared for this moment. We've gone over this. You know how to set the tempo. Now go make it happen in NCAA Basketball 09.
Hello, fans, and welcome to tonight's game between the Texas Longhorns and the Kansas Jayhawks. And there are the starting lineups for each team.
We have two excellent players matched. We'll run a squad out there. It should be a great matchup throughout the night.
Well, partner, I say let's get to the action on the court, and we'll see how this one plays out. All 10 players are set, and now for the
first half is underway, baby.
Gave it up. Here comes the ball screen. For two. Up and in.
Got to take some pride on the defensive end.
The shooting guard takes the pass. And a momentary look from three-point. There's the block. Off the rim and no good. The lay-in. Now trying to feed the low block. Ball comes back out from the post.
I tell you, Brad, you got to have a post player that anticipates and knows how to find the open man.
The small forward handles the pass. Put up. He takes the shot from the baseline. Nails the deuce.
That's basic.
As the crowd continues to chant.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
Stolen away. For two. Up and in. Defense is the focus for them now with a coach shouting out orders. Number 5 takes the pass. Now looking for the pick.
Hey, it's important that the dribbler really turns that corner hard. He's a human eraser. I love shot blockers. They add such a dimension to your team.
And he can't hit the shot. Number 22 picks up the foul. First personal foul.
Which one there, Brian?
Get around the arc. He looks for three. Knocks it down. Shot goes up and in.
Hey, there's just too much space.
Looking to move it around the perimeter. He takes the three. Comes up short. Number 24 handles the pass.
Shooter spotting up on the three.
They work it around the perimeter. He can't get any more open than that. Number 5 buries the tray. Isolated on the outside. They work it around the arc, looking for the open jumper. He strokes it.
In and out with tough luck.
And there's what the game tempo is looking like tonight.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Brad. The pace of this game has been remarkable.
That is a dagger in the heart, that shot, Dick.
Hey, they lost focus here. They need a timeout to regroup, Brad.
Let's check in with Erin Andrews and what she's got in store for us. Erin?
Brad and Dick, not too many differences between these two players. Seems as though they're almost canceling each other out on the floor. This now could come down to which team is stronger.
Erin Andrews, our sideline correspondent, as usual, providing that extra bit of insight. He takes the open jumper. The Jayhawks have found a player who cannot seem to miss, Dick.
They need to keep feeding the ball. It's simple. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. "10 seconds to shoot. Turnaround jumper. He gets the board. The Jayhawks are considered pretty balanced, I think, when talking about their style of play. Wouldn't you say, Dick?
Brad, they like to balance the top. They don't feel like they can always play up-tempo or always play in the half court. Therefore, they mix it up and do a little bit of both. I think the style works for them.
On the dribble, gives it up. He bombs from outside. He nice for two. Perfectly executed. He pump fakes.
Steal, go up the other way, get a layup.
Number 3 receives the pass with a rejection. On the outside.
Watch out, 5-second call approaching.
Jumper, the missed shot. On the outside. What would you say is the play of the half in the through the first half, and they played it pretty dead even. We'll see what happens here in the second half.
I tell you, there's no doubt they're PTPers. They're prime-time performers. They like the big moment, and they make big plays.
The center takes the feed. Work the perimeter.
Spacing's so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
10 on the shot clock. From three-point range. Comes up empty. Gave it up. They move it into the front court. For two. Perfectly executed. Number 45 takes the feed. He's got a nice shot fake. Ball comes back out from the post.
I tell you, Brad, you got to have a post player that anticipates and knows how to find the open man.
Kicks it out. In the clear. Misses on the jumper from 3.
Set that screen away.
He can't get around the trap.
The man can't get past it, Brad.
The point guard takes the pass. Cross court.
Great composure to pass it despite the trap, Brad.
Up and in.
Watch your head, young fella.
The center receives the pass. Looking for a good shot. The fake. He could not get more wide open. Jumper won't go. And they get the turnover. For the bucket. The lay-in. They work the perimeter. A little two-man action. Tries for 2. Up and in.
Number 1, 4-2. The assist to number 5.
Number 22 gets the ball. Escapes a trap.
He wasn't afraid of that trap.
Number 4 takes the pass. He drains the shot.
Number 45.
The small forward takes the feed. Nope. Goes up for 2. No good. And there's sort of a snapshot of our game tempo.
Hey, currently the tempo is definitely on the high side, Brad.
Way off target. Cross court. Good defensive stance there against the spin move.
Well, the key is to beat him to the spot, and he did a great job. He anticipated that spin move.
Now looking to create with a ball screen.
Hey, the pick and roll is one play that so many teams use these days. A great way to buy a step for the dribbler.
The small forward gets the pass. For two, the lay-in. Number 5 receives the pass. Makes the shot.
Number 5, 4-3. Number 3.
Let's check in courtside with Aaron Andrews. Aaron?
Well, guys, the difference in scoring jumps out at me. It's a matter of one guy focusing and taking advantage of his shot opportunities, and he's making the most of it.
Thanks, Aaron. EA, of course, our third member, getting that additional insight and dealings from the sideline. Cross court. Ten on the shot clock. Bust the J.
Number 5, 4-2.
The shooting guard with the ball. For the bucket. Number 3 is whistled for the foul. First team foul. Number 21 looks to record his first minutes.
He provides nice push offensively and defensively for this bunch. Hey, Brad, you want to get to the line early and often. You end up getting your opponents into foul trouble, and it's also an opportunity to get some points.
He hits it. Hits his second. Who'll be able to use their tempo and come out with a win here, Dick?
Well, it all comes down to execution. If you can put points on the board playing your style, your opponent will have to make adjustments that may affect their tempo and what they will do well.
On the dribble, gives it up from the top of the key. Number 1 checks back in.
Hey, yes, sometimes that quick breather can be the difference, Brad.
There's a look at the timeout situation.
Hey, some people like to call it game management, Brad. Knowing when to use timeouts is an art. Also, team fouls. Defending without fouling is always important.
Misses. He grabs the rebound. The Longhorns will probably be better off if they resort to playing in the half court for the rest of the game, Dick.
Number 3, 4-2.
Number 23 receives the ball. Moving it around the perimeter. For 2. And in and out. The shooting guard gets the ball. Working it around the perimeter. Number 1 for the foul. Number 34 coming in for the first time tonight.
He will give his defense a different kind of threat at this position. Smart move.
Well, during pregame, we emphasized some points, and likewise at the half. Dick, now your final thoughts.
I look at these points of emphasis and actually grade a team based on whether they accomplished any of them or not. Based on my experience, teams who can't achieve most of these keys will have a good performance, simply because they're playing their style and within themselves.
Folks, it's all about controlling the tempo. If your team is playing their style of play, usually good things are going to happen. Kansas can't pull this one out. Very good game.
It's always tough to lose to a team that you know you can beat.
It's been a fun game, and as always, my partners alongside have enjoyed you being with us. For Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler. Good night, everybody.